Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. My name is Xani, and I'll be your host for today. Last time, we managed to finally rescue Bastila. Holy cow, and she turned out to be a spoiled brat. Okay, so let's see how things go. I want to talk to you.
Yes, what's on your mind? You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss? I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You're probably one of the most skilled women I've ever met. You've saved my butt more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Not built that way? That sounds like an excuse, but what did I do to deserve this?
You haven't done anything yet, but there's no guarantee that you won't do anything in the future. I've been betrayed before by people, and it won't happen again.
I won't betray you.
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
Let's flirt with him.
Hairless Wookiee. All right, sister, just calm down before your head explodes. Is that your idea of an insult? Come on, sister, take your best shot. Oh, ouch. I think you hurt my man feelings with that one. Well, I guess I did. Feel better now?
Maybe a little.
Good, well then maybe we can talk reasonably about this. All I've been trying to say is this isn't personal. If you were smart, you wouldn't trust anyone either. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself.
What's this? I'll deal with that later. So you don't trust yourself?
I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway. Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
You mean before we rescued you?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Oh, that's cute. As I recall, you didn't escape until we got there. But can't you just admit that?
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
I had a lot of help, though.
Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Are you trying to say I can control the Force? Not that I haven't been throughout this entire game thanks to these mods, but yes.
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
Ironic statement. I assume that's meant for just where things were at the time, because back in these days, or at least when this part of the lore was supposed to be taking place, age wasn't as big a factor.
Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Breshik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taris. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet. How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Fine.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. If I'm gonna be any...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure why it does that sometimes. That's very weird. Who do I want to take with me? Oh boy. Karth won't serve any purpose until later, so... Yes.
Rundi Haudonga Kuhungabi.
Candris. Oh yeah, the Mandalorian.
Takum justak Miki Grabel Mogo. Tongai tuam Gigi Yumalithpa ang Yinkotu. Tolba da Bunkwalya Gando de Nago Chuchut.
Sure.
Shagji Kin Lord Chawata Uma?
Oh, cute. Oh, right.
Yes?
Huh?
What? What can I do?
Let's level her up real quick. Ooh. Ah, that didn't do anything. Sure, I'll give her her lightsaber. Fine. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah?
What?
Okay. Tell you what, I'll meet you all at the cantina.
Use the Force just for fun. You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off.
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you've thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Okay, hang on. I can only assume that they're talking about Javier's cantina. That means I gotta go back down to the lower city. In that case, I'll go this way. And... yeah. The force speed glitch comes in handy here. Makes getting around a lot easier. I want to try something. Because it says you're not supposed to be able to get in here yet. But on the other hand...
On it. Done.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Kin konshi kaikachina bonanakachu, kicha badwang, wanga kumkiba.
Right. Do I remember where I'm going? No. Oh, you're new. Oh, crap! I thought the green would release him. Ooh, what do we got here? Bye. The elevator is locked. That did nothing. Ooh, a pass card. Excellent. Let's see if that works on the elevator. Heyo!
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force Adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side. Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me.
Sure. What? Oh, right. He had no legs. Alright. Oh, great. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why it keeps doing that And I'm not completely sure why, but whatever. At least there's an easy way around it. Excuse me. Oops! I missed my turn. This is... Okay, now to go find Candace. What's amusing is I walk out of there and nobody cares. And now to Javier's Cantina.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
What are you talking about?
My name's Candaris Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them and I had nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape, Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking with your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. See, I put 2 and 2 together, and I figured out you're the person who stole the Sith departure codes for Taris. So you're exactly the person I'm looking for.
Why would I want to help you?
I've got a plan to get inside Davik's base and steal his ship, the Ebon Hawk. If any ship is fast enough to break the Sith quarantine, it's that one. But the ship alone won't get me off this rock. Without the proper launch codes, the automated defense guns of the Sith fleet will disintegrate me as soon as I leave the atmosphere. So here's the deal. We join up together. You've got the codes, and I'll get us to Davik's ship. What do you say? Do we have a deal? We can go right now.
How are we gonna get into his house?
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Alright. Ooh boy, our first movie. And the funny part is, these movie scenes are actually done with live actors. And then just converted to computer format. Wow, he's moving slowly.
You summoned me, Lord Malik.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malik? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malik. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malik.
So, Candaris, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Candaris. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Gallo. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough! I won't have my top 2 men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Candaris has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
I didn't know you were a swoop fan.
A casual fan at best, but everyone on Taris follows the big season opener. But we have more important issues to discuss now. With the recommendation from Candaris and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
No thanks.
Don't be so hasty. Our allies end up much better off than our enemies, as both Candaris and Callow Nord could surely tell you. The Exchange has much to offer. Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour.
Whoop.
These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall if you need anything during
Hey,
your
love.
stay, food,
Hang on
or
just a second,
massage.
everyone. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Am I a prisoner here?
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Normally, yeah, you'd probably stay put, but given the way the game is supposed to work...
Okay, we're inside.
Yeah.
Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taris, the better.
Right.
Yeah, what do you want? You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Candaris, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it. Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
How can I help? The surface of Taris is covered with an urban skyscrape. Its glittering spires belie the decay that lies in its lower reaches, however. Beyond that, there is little else I... Then I suggest we move...
Hey! What's the idea of barging in here?
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night, so you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
Tell you what. Let me give you some money.
Okay, I guess it was an honest mistake. Give me the credits and I'll forget this. You better pay more attention to where you're going. Opening the wrong door around here can get you killed. Now get out of here!
On it. Done.
Aha!
Welcome to the slave quarters, fair mistress. Welcome to the slave quarters, fair mistress. I mean no disrespect, but perhaps one of the male slaves could serve your needs better.
Interesting. Progressive.
Welcome to the slave quarters, mistress. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains. Would you like a relaxing massage, mistress? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve.
I've never actually seen any male slaves here. That's interesting. You know what? Just for giggles.
As you wish, mistress. You will find this most relaxing. If you would come with me into the massage room at the back. I trust you are satisfied with the service. I have received many compliments on my skills from previous clients.
I'll be nice.
Thank you, my lady. I hope you will express your appreciation to Davik. He often rewards those slaves who perform their duties well. Is there anything else you require?
Let's see if I can get the information out of you.
But what could I possibly tell you? It is forbidden for slaves to leave this room on pain of torture and death.
Tell you what, it might go well for you with your boss.
Praise from the guests is a valuable commodity here. Davik rewards the slaves who perform their duties well. Davik rarely lets us leave the slave quarters. We only know what we hear from Davik's guests. Recently, they've all been talking about poor Hudro. He was caught trying to steal some spice from the lab. Normally, Hudro is allowed to get away with things like that, because he's Davik's personal pilot for the Ebon Hawk. But since the Sith have grounded every ship on the planet, Hudro doesn't get any more special treatment. They've locked him up in Davik's torture chambers.
Despite the syntactical error here. I get what you're saying. This is supposed to be 2 words in this case. Where's the torture chamber?
I think you can get there through the hall behind the west door of Davik's throne room. Just keep going west from the slave quarters, and you'll see the throne room. But Davik's certain to have guards patrolling the area. If you leave the guest wing, they'll shoot you on sight. Please, I don't know anything else.
Yes, my wife was asking about dinner, and it was actually really good.
Of course. Return whenever you wish to...
Okay. Whoops. Can I was gonna say, can I get out of here?
On it. Done. On it. Done. On it. Done.
Ooh. A data pad. I wonder if it'll actually show me. Oop. Back to data pad. This seems to detail hidden plans of yada yada yada. Record of Calor Nord's trophy kills. The last entry is of Rancor. The Rancor lack intelligence. Yeah, well, but useless. Well, no kidding. I was forced to resort to more unorthodox methods. Some well-placed mines near the watering hole. Just on the rocks. As soon as the Rancor was below, I dropped down onto its massive neck. Nice. Ah, interesting. Let's see, where are we? Okay. Oh, wait, what? Throne room. Oh! Impressive, that actually took 2 hits.
Let's make this quick. There, take it.
And yes, I'm letting this episode run long because I want to get off this overbuilt rock.
There, take that. You cannot win.
Ah! Here's the torture chamber. Okay, now the question is... Oh. That's easy.
Thank you! You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
I couldn't just let you suffer.
I don't have anything to give you as a reward for freeing me. Nothing tangible anyway. But I've got information that could be worth a fortune. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands.
Alright, you're free.
It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm free.
We've got what we came for. We should get going.
Yeah. Don't you think I already thought about that? Well, that was convenient.
How dare you invade my chambers? How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself. I left specific instructions that you guards were not to disturb me until morning. How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer. Well, I suppose I can forgive the intrusion in this case. Tell Davik I admire a host who has his underlings check up on the well-being and comfort of his guests. I don't require anything right now. You can tell Davik everything about my stay has been most pleasing so far. Here's a 5-credit chip for your trouble, sir.
Sarah? I'm actually confused by that term. I'm not sure what it means.
Now scurry on back to Davik. If I find I have need of anything, I'll buzz you. Until then...
Right. Strongbox. What's this? Oh. Call that my tip. Yeah. Shortcut. Let's see. Ouch. Well, there's the hangar. Oh! Okay. Tell you what, let's go this way. Get out of my way, Kando. Kando the Mando. Ooh! That takes care of that.
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Wow, look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
You may have me outnumbered and outgunned, but if I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits.
Is it a Class ATD?
Damn those Sith! They'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears!
Oh, come on. Yeah?
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Looks like we've got a brood on our hands. Oh boy.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
Oh boy. I always hated this part. I don't like having to use the keyboard to do this. Goodbye. I don't understand why I couldn't use the mouse. But whatever.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Taris. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
I think Karth might have a point, though.
We can't just keep running. Malak will find us eventually. We need to regroup. We need a plan. We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship.
Uh-oh, don't freeze on me.
I've spoken briefly with the Council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Koth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
Okay. That's fine. But the question is, can I still talk to you? I guess not if I'm out, if he's running there.
Greetings, young Padawan. I trust your training goes well.
I'm not a Padawan yet.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
Whoever said I was joking?
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Strong woman to admit that.
They're waiting for you inside.
Ah, come on. I wanted to talk with you. Actually, I'm gonna cliffhang this one. I'm gonna end it here. We will meet with the Council next time! Have a blessed day, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. Xani out.